Before you stand at the threshold of your children's home, I invite you to pause, to connect with your breath. Ask yourself a quiet question. Does my presence flow like water, bringing life? Or has it become a stone, an unseen weight in their river? This is a difficult contemplation. It is a path of courage. Our ancient traditions speak little of this modern ache. The pain of having been the sun, the moon, the entire sky for another being, only to find that their world no longer revolves around you. It is the feeling of being a great river that has poured its entire life force into helping a forest grow, only to find the trees no longer thirst for your water. They now seek their own rain, and you are left at the shoreline, watching. You offered everything, your sleep, your dreams, your quiet years. You became the soil for them to grow in. This was a sacred offering, a powerful mission that gave your life its fire. But the seasons changed. The seeds you nourished have become trees, strong and independent. Their need for you has transformed. And this is a truth the modern world struggles to speak sometimes. Your presence is no longer wanted, not from a place of malice, but from a life that worships speed, that clears away what it perceives as slow. In their world of frantic doing, your stillness can feel like a disruption. And here, the heart can feel a deep fracture. My tradition tells stories of elders who return from the homes of their children feeling smaller, not expanded. They carry back not warmth, but a hollowness in the chest, because the honor they silently hoped for was not there. Instead, there are distracted glances, faces lit by screens, and a polite impatience that hangs in the air. You arrive holding the beautiful vase of your life's wisdom, and you find there is no table upon which to place it. So I ask you, not with harshness, but with clarity, why do you keep walking toward a door that makes you feel invisible? My words are not meant to be a blade. They are meant to be a lantern, to illuminate the truth that chasing fragments of attention from those who cannot see you is a form of self-abandonment. Respect, in these later seasons of life, is not something you are owed simply because you are older. In this age, it must be commanded by the mountain of your own presence, not requested with the trembling hands of need. You must become your own source. Too many enter their children's space as a thirsty traveler seeking a well, hoping for words of validation. When that well is dry, because the owners are distracted or have forgotten its value, an inner collapse occurs. I invite you to consider this. You cannot place the well, being of your spirit, into hands that are already full. Do not arrive with an empty cup. Arrive as the whole lake, full and complete within yourself, knowing that your value does not diminish when it is not seen. This requires a profound strength, for you taught these souls to walk, and now you watch them rush ahead. You wipe their tears with hands that may now carry a tremor. This is the forward flow of life. It can be relentless, so you must be equally dedicated to the fierce protection of your own peace. A tree does not crumble from disease alone. Sometimes it crumbles from a deep thirst, the expectation that parenthood was an investment that would yield a specific return. Gatherings, gratitude, closeness can lead to this spiritual drought. You were never meant to be tolerated. You were never meant to be a ghost in the vibrant house of their lives. If that is all that is offered, you must have the grace to withdraw. Reclaim your spirit, not with anger, but with the quiet dignity of a mountain that knows its own worth. Do not return until they realize your time. Your presence is also sacred. You have earned peace, not pity. Disrespect in the final chapters of life is a greater poison than loneliness, for it eats at the very root of who you are. What is the practice? You must cultivate your own garden. Find your own ecosystem, a community where your presence is a gift, not a duty. Find those who are not so blinded by their own climbing that they have forgotten the ground that holds them up. You stop being the parent who seeks. You become the elder who simply is. Speak less. Your presence will become your language. Silence will be your most powerful sermon, for it amplifies dignity. You are not here to grasp. You are here to embody the wisdom of your years with power. If they come, if they truly find their way back to you, then open the door with warmth. but not with the hunger of a spirit that needs to be fed. Remember this: you are the root, not the branch. You are the deep earth, not the fleeting blossom. They grew because for decades you poured your life into the soil. If they have forgotten this, let it be. Life itself, in its turning, is the greatest teacher. They too will age, and perhaps in their own winter, they will remember how you stood, how you chose the wholeness of solitude over the emptiness of being overlooked. There is no dishonor in leaving a space where you are not seen. The only dishonor is in staying, shrinking, and allowing your spirit to wither under a gaze that does not value you. You are the result of survival, of wisdom, of a life lived. Your value does not expire because another is not able to perceive it. Do not visit if the price is your own soul. Visit when you are an honored guest. Visit when your being is met with presence. Until that day live, walk new paths. Mentor a young soul who has thirsty ears. Sit under a tree and feel its connection to the earth. Write to your own heart. Laugh from your belly. And drink your tea in the silence, smiling because you are no longer defined by being needed. You are finally and completely defined by being. If this truth resonates within your chest, that is the beginning of your journey home, to yourself,